Have a look at the brakes. 43 degrees. Ben must have been driving this on his way here. This is probably one of the most fun tools we have. So what we have here is we've got a heat tester. It's a camera and it shows us what's happening temperature-wise with amplifiers, cables, speakers. So we've had a few situations where amps and things are getting really hot. So this is a really cool tool for when you're trying to problem solve or when you're looking at mounting different things and how efficiently things are running. So let's point it at the head unit, at the actual stereo itself, and you can see that that stereo is running at 25 degrees. So that's a hell of a lot hotter than the amplifier that's running at 17 degrees, which tells me how efficiently that lovely amplifier is running. As you can see where the heat is distributed in the sub. Yeah, so you can see the cone is nice and hot, and that's where we want the heat to be distributed because that's where the voice coil and everything is, all the electrical components. Then we've got some heat around the rubber around the outside edge. That's because this subwoofer has just been being run and we can see the temperature of it. So if that sub was sitting at 60 degrees, that would be bad. But sitting at the temperature it's at, and that's just had a bit of a good run, we know that that's actually working properly. So this amplifier is actually quietly cooling down. It was sitting on 25 degrees when I first put this on it. Now we've got down to 23, so that's actually, that means that this is working really efficiently. But we're able to test how hot that's getting. Now what'll be interesting is we can actually see that the RCA leads in there have got quite warm as well, and they've got a nice heat signature on them as well. Now what I like is because of the size of the cable that's attached to this, it's barely showing up on this monitor. So that's why really big cable is really important. You know, it's about endurance as well as power. Ben's got as big a battery as he can fit in here, and he's done the earthing upgrade to really increase his current capability. But with this tester, we're able to see if it's running efficiently, because if it's not running efficiently, it gets really hot. And the electrical system doesn't like running really hot. We can see these cables are barely even registering on here. The ambient temperature is keeping it at 23 degrees. I wouldn't speculate that the cables are even that warm.